Hi, my name is Mason. I'm 29 years old. I'm based out of Mountain View, California, and this is Financial Audit.
Self-assessment before we jump into this first debt. Where do you think you are on a financial scale? 0 being the worst, 10 being the best.
I would say 2.
Okay. You want your Hammer financial score? It's free. Link in the description below. And if you have any interesting situations, any financial situations that you need help with and opinions you want challenged, feel free to come join me on the show. Go to calebhammer.com/apply. So, U.S. Bank.
Yeah.
Now that's an American bank. That's a bank of freedom. You owe this is a lot. $3,793.77. And these minimum monthly payments, you in your situation without having any money left over, $123. These minimum monthly payments are going to stack.
Yeah, that's only one of the U.S. bank cards.
Why? Buddy, you don't have rent anymore, so your expenses are a little lower. Why the possible are you purchasing $108.53 on this card that is accruing $82 in interest that you're basically just making the minimums on, slightly above? But why? Why are we purchasing? The balance went up.
Well,
Okay, balance went slightly lower. Even though you put $200 towards this because you got a payment credit, that's the only thing that saved you. It went down just a little.
it went down.
Just a little, even though you put $200 towards it because you're purchasing on it. Why are you purchasing on a card that you cannot pay off that is accruing $82.64 of interest? And what kind of behavior is that?
It's probably I needed food.
So this is the situation that you align yourself in now. Because you do not have a place to live, because you're not willing to get a roommate because you're a child.
I'm not a child.
Well, adults sacrifice and get roommates.
Well, that's why I'm sacrificing and living in my car.
No, buddy, but that's not an acceptable option. That puts you in danger. That is not what an adult doesn't put themselves in danger.
I don't see it as being putting myself in danger.
Well, I don't give a shit what you see. That doesn't matter. That's not safe. And also, it's unproductive to a lot of parts of life. Again, now you have to shove likely less than healthy food in you. You always have to figure out where you're going to put your car. Sanitation's a completely different story. You got to stop somewhere just to take a shit. And you got to brush your teeth somewhere and shower and figure it out. Yes, acting like a child is not willing to share a kitchen with someone. That is being a child. I don't care if you're offended by that. People are willing to share kitchens.
I've had to deal with really bad roommates.
Yes, bad roommates suck.
Yeah.
You would vet the fuck out of people. You would be going to lunch with them a few times. There's a lot of things. I've had a bad roommate, and I've had plenty of good roommates. Good roommates can be good. You might make lifetime friends with them, buddy. I know a bad experience like that might turn you off from it, and I do get that. Getting over that hump might be difficult, but it is something worth at least talking to people about.
Fair.
$1,000. We found places for $1,000 where you could rent a room with people looking to rent a room.
Yeah.
So, well, you were paying for parking. I don't think we're shocked there. Auto parts, so we're getting things for your home, I guess.
I don't even remember what that's for.
Showplace icon.
Yeah, movies.
That's not. I need food. That's not getting food. You can't afford go to the movies. If you can't afford to have a roof over your head.
But there's some movies I like going out and watching.
It's not
I understand it's a luxury, but it's like I don't do it very often.
How do you justify doing it at all? The basic things that you have to take care of, just as a human being, for just any sort of decency. There's also. I can't say this for a fact because it's going to determine on the person-to-person basis, but a lot of people lose their sense of humanity when they find themselves in homeless situations, which you are. I know you consider your car that right now. You've only been doing it for 2 weeks, but I don't want you to lose that either. And no offense, actually, offend you, I don't give a shit. A movie's not more important than your humanity. It's not. Okay? Starbucks?
Coffee.
I know! You said it's just getting food. It's not just getting food. If it was just getting food because you have nowhere to make food, that would be different. You're getting movies. You're getting auto parts, which you might need to get, and you're getting coffee? No! Child. When I said child, this is what it means. And then Wingstop for $22. You could get cheaper food if you have to survive. Get a sub for like $5. Or get a cooler. Or get a thermos. What do you want for yourself, buddy? What do you want for yourself? You seem content. You come here, you want help, but you seem content. I live in my car, and it's okay. What do you want? What are you trying to get? What do you want to do?
I would ideally want to help a little bit with my situation. Like, if I felt like I could afford to do more, I would do more. I just feel like I can't.
Feeling's not that's not reality. That's not reality. I get panic attacks a lot. That's a feeling. It's not reality. My body's telling me that something bad's happening, but nothing is. I don't give a shit if you feel like you can't afford anything. Mathematically, if you're willing to share a kitchen with somebody, you can afford it. With your $4,000 whatever dollars, $3,793, it's, let's say you do $1,200, which there were tons of options for. Tons of options. And we can send you the link for after your contributions, because you'd rather contribute to retirement than have a roof over your head. We can still get you to spending 31% of your income. 31%, which I will accept on rent to get a roof over your head. I don't care what you feel. That's math. That's reality. That's the world you actually live in, regardless of what you feel. You're an engineer. You live in the world of science and reality. Numbers are important, are they not?
Yeah, they are.
So you're just choosing to be ignorant, which isn't ignorance then. You're just choosing to be oblivious.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it ignorance.
Yeah, because you know.
I do know. Yeah.
You're obviously not a credit card person. I'd use the charge card more like Fizz. Helps build credit. But you have to pay it off. You're just not disciplined to be able to handle these unlimited amounts of money to spend without having to pay it off. You're just not. Okay, we have a line of credit. This must be your checking account. Or credit union, yeah.
It's a credit union. I had a...
Late charges. We're late. You don't even spend money on rent anymore. Okay, you're choosing a movie theater over rent? Okay. But now you're choosing a movie theater over literally just paying your minimums. I will come back to the word child again, because that's what a child chooses. Going and watching Thanos kick someone's ass is not more important than paying your minimum monthly payments. I'm seeing Deadpool this Sunday. I'm very excited. I can't wait. It's going to be a good time. I can afford it because I'm paying my payments.
I want to actually go see Deadpool. Yeah.
Congratulations. Make your payment.
Yeah, that's my plan, actually, is to go see it later.
Today? What?
Yeah, later today. Yeah. I was going to watch that movie.
You don't give a shit.
I do.
No, you don't. Don't do that. No, you don't. What a joke. No, you don't. You're willing to just go have these luxuries instead of literally pay a bill on time. You don't care. You wouldn't be going and doing it today if you cared. After having a conversation with me.
If it makes you... Is that the reserve line of credit that's there? Or is that...
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I actually use that to cover not paying for the other credit card on that account.
What?
Sometimes.
Huh?
So if there's not enough funds on my account in that credit union, right, the reserve gets pulled first because it's going to go negative. So it's supposed to catch that.
Yeah, and then you're not even paying your reserve minimum payment.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes me feel so much better. And good job addressing and laugh all you want, but good job addressing the fact that you're going to go around and have a luxury instead of just literally taking care of the minimum thing in your life. You don't even have a response to it.
I not really.
What are we doing here, man? This is like the most disappointed I've been in a long time. And I'm sorry, I don't want to make you feel bad, but so much of this is just your choice. If you were homeless outside of your own choice, I would have so much more sympathy. But you just literally will not share a kitchen with someone. Instead of paying your minimum monthly payments on your bills that are protecting you from overdrafts, and don't get me wrong, there are overdrafts coming, spoiler alert, but you go to see Deadpool and then 2 other movies, spending upwards of $100 this past month at movie theaters. What are we doing? That's why I'm disappointed. That's why I'm having a hard time bringing sympathy right now, because you're doing that. With the ex-girlfriend thing, yes, that was beyond your control. I'll feel sympathy about that. That was also a year and a half ago or whatever. So it's like, okay, that's not now. Right now, you're choosing this. So new wifey's going to be coming over. She's going to be coming over to and she wants to cuddle in the living room. She's cuddling in your trunk.
No.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
No, that's not what I was planning. I was planning on, like, paying some of this down to be able to afford.
By missing your payments for going to the movies.
To be able to afford to get a place for us.
I don't know what the normal minimum monthly payment is. It's $55 now, but there's a past due. I think that just got added to the balance. Of course, there's interest accruing. It's $518.71 is owed now. $500 credit limit. So guess what? If you have less money, it's not going to pull from this. You're above your credit limit.
Yeah.
$55 minimum monthly payment. Gosh, when was the last time she was here?
She was here July 10th is when she had to go back. So she just left.
So how did you guys live together?
Because it was before July. I had my old living situation, and then the last month of July, I spent $600 on a hotel for a week right before she went back.
$600 for a week of living. When we now know if you spend an additional $400, you get 4 weeks of living. What are we doing?
Well, at the time, what I was doing is I was like, oh, a place to rent is $1,800 a month. And then the hotel was only like $73 a day. So it's like the same price. And I'm like, I can deal with that.
How are you guys doing this wedding? You're not going to try to have like a wedding, are you? Did you get her a ring?
I got a ring, yeah. It was.
Please tell me this was like a pop ring.
No,
ring pop.
It was $2,500. And it was while we were on vacation, and I technically
vacation.
Yeah.
How are you?
And I had to borrow $1,600 from my friend just to afford to go down that vacation.
Oh, when?
Back in March, maybe June. Yeah, earlier this year. I don't remember exactly when it was.
Real talk, man. Legitimately, real talk. Not even for the episode, or not even for whatever. This can be on camera. This can be off camera. Whatever. I can decide. This is I don't. This is terrifying. I don't think you understand how bad this is. You are really walking yourself into the fiery pits of just death. You have no idea how bad this is. What you are doing right now, and just borrowing every cent of your life to do. I don't know, man. I don't think you realize how bad this is. This is one of the worst overall situations, even though we haven't looked at like payday loans or anything like that. This is one of the worst things I've ever seen. You cannot be doing this. You cannot be doing this.
To be fair, the money I borrowed from my friend was guaranteed to come back to me through my company.
Okay, so you were just borrowing a future paycheck. You took out a payday loan.
Kind of, yeah. It was different than a payday loan because it was more like it was like an equipment.
Buddy, it was more than what a month of the rent would have cost on what the site has. Dozens and dozens of options.
Yeah.
So I don't give a shit. What was the vacation to?
It was to LA.
All right, let's keep filming. LA. Okay. I feel actually kind of like gross. Like, when you just kind of feel like a little sick. Do you ever get that? Or you like maybe eat a meal that's a little too naughty. You just kind of feel, you just get a sense of sickness.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel that through this grosses me out.